Hola y bienvenidos. I already fucked that up. Esta es la policía número 2. Bienvenidos. And welcome to all our non-Spanish speaking fans, of which I don't think there are many. I'm quite popular in the Spanish community. Is that pausing the stream? The syncing data? I'm not sure what you saw at that point, but let's pretend you saw everything, and let's just keep moving. Let's just keep rolling. Okay, so I played the first one of this, and it wasn't that engaging for me. It was okay. It was okay. I enjoyed it, but I didn't stick with it. So let's see, maybe they've made some improvements. Let's see how This Is the Police 2 goes. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. Looks like Liam Neeson, but, like, aged like the cigarette-smoking man. The source said he knew where he could find the headquarters of the neckties. Oh no, the neckties. Drug traffickers that recently arrived in town. Anonymous information is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the neckties was the department's primary goal. So he immediately went to the address indicated, along with 2 other officers for backup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, role-playing. Fuck.
Roger. We have a visual. Negative.
So this wasn't in the original, that I recall. You were pretty much dispatching. That's why I called this stream desk duty, but what the fuck? Now I'm not doing desk duty, I'm fucking on working duty.
Roger. Roger. Get on the ground. 580. Get on the ground. We have a visual. Roger. 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 $590. $580. Roger. Roger.
But today, I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right? I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for it.
Whoa. First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important, we're...
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this court.
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect. Lily, I just want to...
You do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Like, what the fuck is all this?
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water
supply
system? I
system?
bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little
Cherry on the
after
cake?
hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right?
What the fuck is happening? Why is this going on so long?
I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years, every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please, go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So why don't
I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right
I bet
now,
you won't last a week.
Won't last a week.
What the fuck is happening? What happened in the game where you just send cops on patrol? He's gonna kill himself. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating. That is not how a record works. Oh, unless the pin's sideways. Like that. I've never seen it be at like a right angle to the record. Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking, and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Is it true what they're saying about you? My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm sorry it took me that long. My crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used and thrown in the trash. I trusted the wrong people. Why did you flee from Freiburg? 'Cause it's called Freiburg? It's not that I ran away, I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat's the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. I know so much about every scoundrel in the city that they'd never let me live to see my day in court. That was a lot happening at once. I feel like the first one admits guilt, but you know, it's kind of like I fucked up, but or do I talk about the specificity of knowing too much? It sounds wrong. Fuck. Now that I picked it, it sounds wrong. Why did Mom really leave? Because she decided she wanted to fuck some. That's a fucked up thing to say. That's a wrong thing to tell kids, though. I'm not talking, am I? Or am I? Oh, I am. Good. Did you have an affair on the side, too? I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother had already left, and it strained to call a relationship between... I thought I talked on the phone and never met. It was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened... Why did you get in bed with the mafia? I got in bed with... I got in with them because the mafia can't be defeated, only controlled, and look at how well I controlled crime in Freiburg. I'd say I managed things pretty well. I didn't go to them. They left me no choices. When they threaten to hang your children's head from a chandelier, you'll do exactly what they ask you. No hesitations, no questions. did you kill people? Only when I had to? I didn't kill anyone with my 2 hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes these were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you what you think. How is your health? I'm sure I won't survive a third. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I won't make any new friends here. The way new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. I'd probably make a joke like that. And I wasn't too old to keep doing it, was I? That's the second one's so selfish. I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage, and put on a display like Zuri. And the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of my cell. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name, or even explain myself before the law, before Freeburg, and most importantly before you. You deserve the most, and that's why I'm writing this letter. What are you planning to do? I changed a lot, though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The question is how far I'll have to go. I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't even know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. I changed a lot, though predictable.
We could hardly shut the guy up. That wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Frasetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost
Oh my
nothing.
god, where's the game aspect of this shit? Okay, here's the game I knew.